Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Lunacid. Okay, so we're still in the Fetid Mire. We got secrets to find. And after that, we will hit the Underworks, which is basically the sewer system beneath this upper system that we are currently at. Speaking of upper, we got to get way up there. Not specifically exactly what I pointed at, but that area in general. Ah, here we go. Then after that, like we talked about in the last one, we will try to do the Forbidden Archives. Okay. Also, this is the next day for me, by the way. I know I said in the last episode that I would continue in a little while, but it was quite late, and I was very tired. Found a more effective weapon here. You know, I'm kind of shocked that we didn't have any problems with Ice Spear yesterday. Just honestly, because that spell is a kind of a weird, janky thing. Be blunt about that. Is it here? I believe it is. Yeah, and there's going to be a slime. So, light him up, of course. Over here. There will be a ocean elixir, and I think a crystal shard. We'll quickly pull up the map again. Drink that immediately. Oh, we have an earth elixir. Why are we not drinking that? How long have we had that? Oh, cool. Alright. Running around weaker than we need to be. So, 40 to each, permanent. That's great. And apparently there's supposed to be another earth elixir in this land anyway. That's why I wanted to refer to the map. Let's put some bombs on. They'll be helpful. I'll show you how they work. Let's read the description. A simple but powerful device creates a powerful explosion after 7 seconds that deals heavy fire damage to everything that surrounds it. Can be very helpful. And it feels very Binding of Isaac when you use one, just to be honest, guys. It's really cool. Very Zelda. I wonder if there's bombable I've never thought about that. And, I mean, I've never seen any videos or anyone talking about bombable walls. But, dude, that would be such a cool thing if they put that in, like, an update. Oh, that would be so sick. I mean, not a lot of them. Just occasionally. It should be kind of obvious, too. And if you have a wickedly powerful weapon, why not? Just be able to, like... right through the wall. Or use, like, a gnarly spell. That'd be sick. Okay, so... It looks like it might be... beneath where we are. Behind a hidden wall. It seems. At least. So we're gonna see. Keep that map up and see how well we're gonna do this. Okay, hold on. Alright, we need to go down. I'm sure we can survive the fall, and if we can't, here's a little trick. You don't need to be going as fast as I am to make this jump, by the way, but fall to this pipe, and then just walk off, just back off, and you'll be fine. We'll basically never, ever take damage. It's really cool. Yes, over here. If I am not mistaken, there should be an illusory wall somewhere in this area, from what I'm reading on this map. And I would be a little frustrated if I'm making a fool of myself. Oh, no, we need to go back a little bit more. We're close, though. That'd be a very nice item. I mean, I've never really had a completionist playthrough of this game, and you kind of can't in one playthrough, just to be blunt. But it can be a huge deal if you are lucky enough to make sure you get all the right items. Right here, illusory wall and a chest. Earth elixir. I never knew that was there. You know, I think I'm gonna make a video in this series, where we just, if I have forgotten previous items, we'll just, like, kind of montage it together and grab them. Not in this video, of course, but just in case I have, I'll refer to the maps. Ooh, music's eerie. Pop it in the other headphone. That's weird. Look at that over there to the left. Oh, it's dark down here. Hold on. We really don't need the steel club. Let's put on the torch for a while. Oh, that's cool. Huh. That is so strange and so specific. It makes me think that it has some type of use. Let's get these lotus seed pods if there's any more that we can obtain. Okay. Now, of course, there's going to be rats down here. Oh, if you're a vampire, this is your worst nightmare. Water is so deadly to vampire classes. That's what I was thinking whenever I was making the character. I was like, should we go with a vampire? Because I believe you get special dialogue when you get to, can't remember the name of the castle. A Rat King! Which is a real thing. Not joking, it's actually a horrible, horrible thing where a mass of rats will all have their tails somehow get knotted together. It's kind of freakish. They will cause bleeding, and then if you get bit like twice, the damage retained from the initial bite, the bleeding, will translate to permanent damage. They're very deadly at any level. And then Rat Queen. Ugh, great. Literally with rats boring out of her sides. Oh my god. Whoa. Hostile area. Well, I'm about to walk into the fire thinking I'm barely close enough to pick up an item and there's nothing there. So. Ooh, I hear more of them. I think we're okay. I'm just going to take a quick glance here at this map. So. It doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot of immensely awesome items down here. But there will be some useful stuff. We'll need to get 3 items, it seems, down here. Just wanting to do a little reference. Make sure I'm not making a fool of myself. But some involve swimming. Whoa! Now you might be like, you monster! Ah! Sorry. I mean, those rats, dude, they could drop... They could drop anything, really. I think it's just different increments of silver, actually. That's all I've ever seen them drop. The single rats that... That guy. And when you're a low enough level, you actually get experience from fighting them. The single rats. The bigger ones like Rat Kings here. And, the Rat Queens give you, of course, experience points more than a single point if they were going to give you any, depending on your level. Like, if you got to a crazy high level, like in the 150s or whatever, I don't think it'd be likely you'd be getting a lot of experience from, fighting rats, no matter what the size, really. Okay, so we're going to swim through that tunnel, right there. Our torch won't work, so we're going to put on Ghost Light. Can you put on Quick Stride and affect your swimming speed? Because, like, you're not running. I've always thought, like, it wouldn't work. That's just how my brain works. I would assume no, because it's striding, but... Let's see. Poison throwing knives. Sick. That's one of the 3 items we need. Go, 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 go. And if I'm not mistaken... Ooh, wrong way. Get a little bit brighter down here. There should be another tunnel leading somewhere with an item in it as well. You know, when I was thinking about when we were going to be at this part of the game, before I got these maps, that we were going to struggle looking for one particular item that I thought was down here, but it's not in this area. So... Oh, that's blinding. Duh. Let's get out of the water for now. So we've brought it back to the entrance. Let's just cut through right here and go to this side. We need to make it to the complete opposite side of this area. Go. Oh, as well. I want to know... Yeah, no, okay. We did kill that slime skeleton earlier. Never mind. There's supposed to be one down here. Quickly, we'll go through this door and up these stairs. I believe we open a shortcut by doing this. There should be a mirage. Yes. Oh. I was like, fire, but there's nothing there to shoot. Nice. Okay, so. Good that we've made this little shortcut, but we still need to get up, I think, 2 more items down there. There's a weapon. And then there is a... Let me take one more quick gander at that map to be sure on what this is. We got the poison knife. The broken hilt, that's the weapon we need. And there should be an antidote. I think we ran by it near the entrance, if we did not pick it up already. We need to get that side to get the hilt. Whoa! See that icy effect? That slowed her down. Alright, so there should be a pipe nearby that we can swim through. It's too dark. No, let's go back this way. I know there's one. That's how you get to that side. I thought that rock right there was a rat queen. I was about to just light it up, you know. Can't use water. It's cool that it gives you that little text in the corner, but it should be somewhere closer to the information that we stare at all the time. I never look down in the bottom left. I mean, unless I'm picking up an item. But it is making the picking up sound, so it makes sense, I guess. Alright, we're on the right side. Sketty man! He was on a mission, too. He was coming right for us. Oh! Proper skeleton. Carrying a spiked mace, which looks awesome, that we can never use. Just throwing that out there. Very frustrating. The broken hilt. Let's read this. I die in this dampened mire. My cleansing flame dried up. Look at the thing he dropped. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Broken hilt. So, a broken hilt Wait. The broken remains of a hilt. There we go. Made of dark, fireproof steel. Horrible stats. Oh, it won't take very long for it to get the experience it needs to level up, though. I mean, look at that. We broke 2 plants, and there's a noticeable amount of experience already on the little tick of bar up there. So, I think we have an antidote to grab, and then I'll take a glance at the map one more time to make sure we didn't miss anything on the upper levels, and then we're out of here. We are going to go to the Forbidden Archives. Because I'm getting a little frustrated at the fact we're discovering new areas, but we're not finishing the areas that we have found before, so. Oh, go, go, go. Now, we could use the teleport right here, but I don't want to take the time to build our lunacy back up, so I just wanted to do that because I didn't want to keep holding that click button. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna upgrade so fast. Oh, grab it. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna go back through this door. Wrong way. I could easily have known that if I would have looked up a little bit and seen those frickin' spikes. Okay. Let's break these on the way out. Never hurts to have a little bit more of these lotus seed pods. Very helpful. Sadly, we were unlucky. Didn't get any. Now, I have a branded drink, so I'm just going to lean off camera and take a sip of this. Awesome. Okay. I thought it crashed for like 2 seconds. So, let's go this way. My greed is making me like, I have to stop to see what's in these boxes. There's always a chance there's good shit in those boxes, guys. And we're in dire need for healing potions, and I really don't want to buy anything. I wonder if we have what we need now to make them. I don't think we do. But you can make them. Let's cut through here. If any mummies pop up in our way, we'll just incinerate them, but go, go, go. And then we'll do a little hop, skip, and jump to the... Ooh, why did I turn left into a wall? Archives. The first area music is so good. It was smart of them to put some of the best music in the game at the beginning of the game. Okay. Oh, snail. Forgot about you. Trying to start something, huh? He came out with like the pincer attack. He like waited for me to walk by the door and like lunged out at me, guys. That was crazy. That little dude was on a mission. He's like, I'll get him this time. I mean, hey, it's important to believe in yourself, no matter what your disposition in life is. If you're a snail, if you're a ninja, I'm sure even ninjas, I mean, being all stealthy, you know, they're probably pretty lonely. Alright, we're off. Oh, I didn't even take a glance at the map. I'm sure that we should have had, it seems that I had gotten everything that was important at that place, if I am not mistaken. And it's really cool that we actually found that earth elixir, because I didn't even know we had one. So, did we use the second one, by the way? No. What is wrong with me lately? So, we have 400 and 450 mana. 400 life, by the way. Okay. Let's put on a decent secondary weapon. So now we got, like, poison and fire at our disposal at any time with our, like, belt items. Ah, we're back. By the way, I never opened that shortcut when we were here farming last time. But Let's go the way we're intended to. This place will be a cakewalk now. I wonder how many levels we're gonna gain. I was supposed to have done that in the last episode at the end, but we were just kind of lost, and I was a bit tired and such. It was a decent length episode. We got a lot done. I'm glad that we wrapped it up in about 20 minutes or so. Each area seems to take about an hour, if you ask me. That's the coolest thing about Lunacid is, I've been playing this for a super long time, and I'm still finding, like, little things like that Earth Elixir in the last area. I had no idea at all. Speaking of elixirs, there's supposed to be an ocean elixir right here, but when we were farming, we picked it up. It was a very early game benefit. If you want to see that, go check out episode 2. We do it right at the beginning. And as well in episode 2, we got spell over here, corpse transfusion behind this illusory wall. Elevator. There'll be a few items down here. This side, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, there will be a healing potion. Very, very helpful, given our circumstances. And a light urn. Let's read up. A fragile urn filled with holy light, temporarily... Oh, sorry, typically thrown at enemies. Basically, like a firebomb from Dark Souls. Or if you play Dark Souls 2, there's a bunch of different elemental bombs in that game, and urns and stuff, so... Remember the Enlightened ones? Remember how nightmarish we're gonna have to deal with that? But ice seems to be pretty effective against them. Oh, let me do something really fast. Ah, no! Yeah, we've been playing on a lower difficulty. I just realized that. Because I was trying to figure out something on another side save for a little while, in between episodes. Did the one on the right not buff himself? I think... That was weird. Did he buff twice? I don't know. That was bizarre. And there's a great example of Ice Spear literally not working and hitting invisible walls. And it can be even deadly in this place. Or anywhere that it happens. Honestly. Let's put on something more dependable. That's why I often use flame. Or even like a slime orb. You know, stuff like that. They seem to be extremely dependable spells that never have that problem happen, where you're hitting invisible walls and shit. But we'll still utilize Ice Spear in different situations. Just not right now, of course. Rather have something that wouldn't possibly get me killed. Okay, I just wanted to check behind me, make sure there wasn't one approaching up. Cool. Nice. 2 mana potions. 2 of them. That's actually really, really nice. Alright. And as well, there was a mirage in this area that you're supposed to have found. When we were farming here for levels, we had opened that just for convenience sake. So we could kill a few more enemies and save myself time in the long run when it came to it. It was the way we entered this section right here. This used to be a mirage. You'd have to come in through this side. See? Or down this way, which will continue. But this track, specifically in this song, might be my favorite. Very funky, very weird. Chimera. Okay, I'm not ready to start that fight. I don't know if he can be poisoned, because of his tail, but I know that Wind Slicer, sorry, Kingsfield fan over here. Whoa, who's throwing Ice Spear? Oh, and he already sees me. Okay, so hit him with one of those. I'll wait for him to turn this corner and just light him up. Oh, look at this doofus trying to buff up. Don't lose to the snail after all that. What a coward. Oh, doesn't even play nice. Okay, I was worried about the Chimera more than the snail. It was the snail that did the most damage. One shot took like 1/10 of our life. Which is nice to know that we're actually getting that stout. Let's get this snail too, by the way. We will meet a very important NPC down here, by the way. Ah. See, you kind of have to aim up a little bit with Wind Slicer. It's not a perfect spell, it really isn't, but it's helpful. It definitely has its uses. We just got hit again, didn't we? Twice. No. Okay. Where's Flame Spear? Where is it? There we go. We're fine. See, we're fine. We're almost dead from like 3 shots. Damn, dude. That's crazy. We'll put on some healing magic in a second. I guess right now, because they're taking a lot longer than I thought to round that corner. I'd hate to die and lose all that experience and time. There it is. We'll just heal up. But yeah, I really don't think there's ever a point to get your intelligence past 24. Honestly, guys, it's more or less a handicap to do that, because you gotta cast so much more magic to get your Lunacid to the point where you want it to be. If you're gonna be trying to get as much experience as you can to, like, make it where you put in less work to actually accomplish getting to the same points in the game. By the way, I don't remember if it's this corner or this corner that you will stare at, and where you need to be standing. It's roughly somewhere close to where we are right now. But it'll give you a question mark in the bottom left-hand corner. It's technically a secret. Let's just stare at this corner for a moment. I don't even think we're standing in the right area, but this would be roughly what you need to be doing. There's a very helpful video on YouTube. I forget who makes it. And he covers, like, secrets and different things in this game. And he'll talk about, like, you know, the skeleton egg, which is a really cool item. We brought that up last episode. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the secret. I'm not standing in the right area. We don't actually obtain an item from doing that. It just gives you a question mark in the corner. But there is another place down here where if you do that, you actually do get... There, nice. You actually do get an item. Oh, we're healing. Good. But first of all, we need to go talk to someone. There's a friendly NPC here. I wonder if I can pronounce his name right. Yeah. Check out this. Just before we talk to him, just check out this scene. Now, it's like he's deliberately blindfolded himself with some type of metal barring. Greetings, young traveler. Daedalus? 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 Daedalus. Daedalus. I'll call you Daedalus. You must be a historian as well. I hope this library has exceeded your expectations, as it did mine long ago. Many unwanted books found their ways into the Great Well over the ages. There are even cursed black books that could not be burned or destroyed, but they were soaked in ink to remove their inconsistencies, or incantations, sorry. I am quite fond of these, like all knowledge deemed forbidden. I am able to interpret the subtext scratches left behind. Or the subtle? Ah. If you happen upon any cursed black books, please bring them to me. I will reward you with arcane knowledge held within. So, that'll be a huge deal. We need to get those books, man. I think there's 3 in the game. Speaking of books, there's things we should be reading that I've been walking by. Sorry. Let's grab this fairy moss. Now, right here, see that weird hole in that tree? Stand about right there. Right? And then look through that hole. And then stand still. Let go of your mouse. Just chill. Yeah. You get that, like, classic meme text on the bottom left. The ooh text. Right? And then you get the Axe of Harming. A strange, unnerving weapon said to be created by the legendary weaponsmith, Rat Kisser Wumbel. Made of strange sling, it shifts the user's weight to allow great backstepping, but lurches the other fields. But lacks in other fields. The best offense is great retreat. A quote directly from Ratkisser, apparently. Look at its guard. When you guard with this weapon, you take nearly 20 times the damage from attacks. But the backstep is crazy. Check it out. It's a ridiculous weapon, too. Like, when you, like, swing it, it just... Anyway, when you... Look how much you... Like, look at that. Apparently people use this with, like, speed running. You just backstep with quick stride on, right? Like, oh my god. You move so fucking quick, dude. It's kind of crazy. It doesn't help when we're in an area like this. But it's definitely something. I think it's technically the strongest poison weapon we can get for quite some time. Yeah, it's stronger than the ritual dagger. Okay. Let's put on the broken hilt. And I'll keep it in mind that I need to work on it a little bit more. Nice. We'll hit this taller stack. I know we can hit that. I'm gonna break this instant burner too. It should get us a lot of experience. And then we'll finish the archives. Now, there's actually a super common glitch that happens with this guy, where his dialogue can break and kind of like screw your game and softlock you. Like, it'll just glitch out and not proceed. Like, a single word will appear like welcome, and it won't give you text beyond that point. You can't proceed or back out of the conversation. It really sucks. I was a little hesitant to talk to him because of that. I didn't want that to happen. So, we go back this way. No, I lied. We go this way. Because there'll be an elevator we need to take up. Yes. Down this way. Call that elevator real fast. Now I'm actually going to take the time to put on Slime Orb so you guys can see how effective that spell is in combat. I might record an episode later today as well. I just may. Because I have been lacking a bit in uploads, and we've been fluctuating a little bit in our subscriber count. And I've been thinking about it, and if all the subscribers that have been popping in and popping out, you know, what have retained, we would have been really close to 500. So... there we go. I think it's important that we have a little bit more consistent uploads. There's supposed to be a secret on one of these walls. I believe this one, actually. Yeah. I think this is a Berserk reference, the manga and anime. Like, look at this sword. Tell me that doesn't look like Guts' sword. The Wolfram Greatsword. It cannot be upgraded. A massive sword made from raw metal called tungsten. very few can swing it effectively, and its blade has gone blunt from overuse. With its sheer weight is enough to flail most enemies. So the coolest thing about this weapon is when you hit enemies with it, they go flying backwards. It's very slow, and the guard on it is crazy. Like 80% resistance to damage is really cool. So just throwing that out there, it's not a horrible weapon. And it really doesn't obscure your view that much, honestly, for such a massive weapon. Here's an alternate elevator down, by the way. There'll be one more area that we'll need to do after we get through this. But I don't think we have the items to do it yet. And I'd like to show you. There we go. In a moment. Where you're supposed to be able to obtain blood drain and light reveal in this area as well. Right over there is a health potion that we need. One of those earth elixirs. Be very helpful. Nice. That'll jump us up to, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, almost matching stats. Only 10 off. Where's those poison? There they are. Now, a little bit more to do, and then we're nearly done with this entire area, which is awesome. Go. We are getting very powerful. Oh, another Chimera, I forgot. Poison. It didn't happen, but at least, like, we know that the poison attack does massive damage. I've also learned that apparently Chimeras are weak to particular elements, and it depends on which body part you're shooting with what element, if it'll be taking damage. It's kind of ridiculous. So, if you're hitting one with fire, shoot the goat's head. It'll do massive damage, right? But if the goat head, like, explodes off, basically, either you have to be a really good shot and hit the snake's tail, or, I guess keep lighting up the body with basic damage at a ranged or something, just, you know. Do not, by the way. History of the Ages, Volume 2, Excerpt, or Volume 20, Excerpt 2. Prince Kalal, the great son of Queen Justine Fayun, and renowned knight Ahelian, Ophelia? I don't know. Took over its as regret when, I'm not gonna read this. You guys can read it if you wanted to pause it. There you go. I don't know. I don't even know what I was talking about. That was so jarring to me. I am not very good at reading in front of people. It's always been a downfall of mine. Oh, so right here is where we were supposed to get those two spells. I think Light Reveal will be back here, and then Blood Drain right there. Let's take this down. Nice. There'll be a few more books. Nice. Good stuff. I appreciate that solid loot. We have so many mana potions in comparison to healing potions. Usually it's the polar opposite with my characters. Okay, so I forget what's this way. I think it's the stairway back down. Yeah. What we want to do is pull that lever on this side and open up a shortcut to the stone. Now, what I really want to do is go back through the Fetid Mire on foot off camera. And I'll look at the map again, make sure I haven't missed any of the previous areas we've been through yet. And take you to a new area we haven't done just yet. Let's level up, actually. We've gotten a lot done. Save it, of course. 14 points. Awesome. So, our strength is horrible. You know what? I think we're going to put 1 point on dexterity, just for now. Because I do forget our original stats. We had them written down somewhere. But we're moving pretty fast, and our jump is decent, so we really don't have to worry about that. But I'm thinking about just taking it all on, like, strength, just to be honest. Because would really be, yeah, all that strength would be crazy helpful. The health and damage, yeah, let's do it. What's our physical damage right now with the steel club? 59. It's pretty good. What's our damage with the bow? 36. Man, we're gnarly right now. We got 3 experience from doing that. Okay, so I might record more today, and I'll fill up the lunacy off camera, and we will go do another brand new area. But I'm glad that we got the Forbidden Archives out of the way now. That's cool. And you met Daedalus. Cool. We made good progress. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying this stuff, please like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. My name is the Incineration Gentleman, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.